In a recent development, there seems to be a tussle brewing between the HRD Ministry and the President's office. In the month of September, the HRD Ministry had recommended the sacking of Visva-Bharati University Vice-Chancellor Sushant Dattagupta. It has emerged that in the last 1 week, the President's office has informally communicated its unwillingness to sack Dattagupta. While this has been communicated informally, it hasn't gone down too well with the HRD Ministry, is what our sources are telling us. The Ministry wants the President's office to sack this person. The President's office, on the other hand, wants the government to accept the resignation of Sushant Dattagupta. He had emailed his resignation to the President's office on the 30th of September. A quick explanation of what the differences between sacking and acceptance of resignation. Sushant Dattagupta is facing a lot of charges. In fact, he's been found guilty of financial and administrative wrongdoings. If the government, or if the visitor, the president in this case, were to accept his resignation, it would imply that he is not guilty of these wrongdoings, and he sort of goes scot-free. If the government were to sack him, and this sacking, if it actually happens, would be the first in the history of independent India of a Central University Vice-Chancellor to be removed. If this were to happen, this would mean that Dattagupta was found guilty of all the charges, all the accusations that he was charged with. What this means, we don't know how this is going to pan out at this point in time. It is a tussle. Whether this blows up into a full-blown controversy, one will have to wait and watch. What this means is, if the ministry relents and agrees to accept the resignation, which it isn't at this point in time, but if with further pressure it agrees to accept the resignation, this could have some implications on the other cases of corruption or financial wrongdoings that it's pursuing. One case in point is the Pondicherry University Vice-Chancellor. There was an inquiry against her. It found her guilty of holding a fake D.Litt degree. So if the government were to agree, or rather relent in this case, this would mean that maybe she could also just resign and she will not be sacked, which of course means that it would imply that she hasn't done anything wrong. But one will have to wait and watch how this pans out at this point in time.